It is for St. Mary's Crusaders. Welcome to U.S. Cellular Field and tonight's football game between the away team, the Pleasant Hill Phillies, and the St. Mary's Crusaders. Pleasant Hill coming out of Special District 2, Superintendent Scott Lindenberg, Principal Randy Fisher, Athletic Director Eric Hubbard, Athletic Trainer Joe Collins, Head Coach Joe Smith, Assistant Coaches Preston Holmes, Thomas Redwood, and Darwin Terry. The home team, the St. Mary's Crusaders, out of Special District 2. And they come in with the Superintendent Frank Phillips, Principal Jim Meyer, Athletic Director Jamie Young, Athletic Trainer Tyler Douglas, Head Coach Jamie Young, Assistant Coaches Stephen Thomas, Josh Aldrich, Danny Flowers, Kevin Gildahl, and Joe Cronenberg. On the field now, the Pleasant Hill Phillies. To start things off, coming up in just a moment, we'll have the national anthem sung by the St. Mary's a cappella trio, or now they're a quartet. Or are they a trio? They're a trio tonight. So we ask you to please rise, direct your attention to the flag, remove your caps, as we honor our country with the singing of our national anthem. Take it away.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's right here, the most recent winner of St. Mary's.com. Our referee association officials tonight, referee is Todd Bouchard.
Our nation's anthem has been sung, and that means it's time for high school football. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. My name is Jonathan Kerman, coming to you live from Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. Tonight, the Pleasant Hill Billies come to town to take on the St. Mary's Crusaders. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our local school districts and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on Table Rock Sports. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit that red subscribe button. And a big thank you if you already have. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the Bills Glass Coaches Corner and the opening kick live from Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field in Medford, Oregon. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
St. Mary's Crusaders football live on TableRockSports.net. Thank you for joining us this evening, making us a part of your Friday. Time now for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Bills Glass. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. We'll start with the visitors, the Billies from Pleasant Hill. 0-1 overall in 2021 from a 3A SD2 Special District 2 conference. Their head coach is Joel Smith, assistant coaches Dustin Holmes, Thomas Bedgood, and Darwin Terry. And now we step into the Bills Glass Coach's Corner for the home team, the St. Mary's Crusaders. 1-1 overall in 2021, also hailing from the 3A SD2. Their head coach is Jamie Young. Assistant coaches Stephen Thomas, Josh Aldridge, Kevin Bednaw, and Joe Cronenberger. There you see down on the field, the team captains for both squads meet for the ceremonial coin toss. The St. Mary's Crusaders are in their dark blue uniforms. The Billy Goats are in their road whites. A couple of white and blue teams on tap this evening. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Looks like the Billies will receive to start the game. And we're just a few moments away from this one getting underway. Whole lot of action happening around the Table Rock Sports Network. Just head on over to TableRockSports.net for the Lithia Superstore Game Center, where you can watch all of the live action that Table Rock Sports is covering all in one place. Got all these different game tiles up for you on the one web page on the Superstore Game Center, and you can watch them all in real time. And if you like what you see on one screen, just hit that full screen button and take it big. Both teams have taken the field. The St. Mary's Crusaders will kick off from left to right. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 12s showing on the board, on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And we're ready to get this one underway. Eli Haynes will send it off.
It's game time.
The whistle sounds, and away we go. Bit of a pooch kick, and it falls into the hands of Mason Heilemann. He'll get stopped inside the 30, about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Pleasant Hill Billies will start their day. Under center is Matt Dutton, actually in the shotgun right now. Junior QB manning the helm. Takes the snap, three-step drop, immediately looking downfield for Gabe Trafton, and it lands incomplete.
Matt Dutton's pass incomplete on the outside. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line.
2nd down and 10 from the 30. Again, Dutton comes out in the shotgun. Pair of wide receivers in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, and they hand the ball off to Blake Richardson, who cuts up the middle, gets about 5 before being wrestled down. And that'll bring up a 3rd and manageable on this first series for Pleasant Hill.
Gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 35-yard line.
The Goats break the huddle. Dutton again in the shotgun. In the backfield with him is senior running back Charles Conrad. Takes the snap, looks downfield, heaves it complete over the middle with extras. Blake Richardson past the 50 down to the St. Mary's 47-yard line for a Billy's first down. I see the Billy Goat logo for Pleasant Hill. Can't help but think of the Hartford Yard Goats. Those of you minor league baseball fans from the Northeast know what I'm talking about. They hand the ball off to Charles Conrad, who runs left. Bit of a stiff arm, can't get out of the reach of Tyson DePlanch, and finally wrestled down after another couple of yards. Tough running by Charles Conrad. Gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 41. Conrad and Richardson in the backfield with Dutton for the Yard Goats. For the Billies. Dutton 3-step drop and a little dump past the screen complete to Charles Conrad. Conrad makes a man miss and fights for the first down and picks it up.
Pass is complete to Charles Conrad. First down, Pleasant Hill. Ball being spotted at the 34-yard line.
Fresh set of downs for the Billies. Another shotgun 2-back step for Pleasant Hill. Richardson in motion, moves out to the slot. They hand it off to Conrad. Conrad falls forward down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 4.
On the stop of Charles Conrad.
There you see Dutton hustling back from the sideline, getting the call from his head coach, Joel Smith. 2nd and 6 from the 30 for Pleasant Hill. Man in motion, Mason Heileman. They hand the ball off. Conrad looking to turn the corner, can't get there. Gavin Kugel on the tackle for St. Mary's. Sets up another 3rd down. Same set for Pleasant Hill. Shotgun, 2 backs. And they hand the ball off to Richardson, and he's not going to get very far. The front line of St. Mary's holds strong and brings up a 4th down. Indiana Olson and Ty Cronenberger on the stop for St. Mary's. 4th and 2. And the Billies will keep the offense out here. Dutton the snap. They hand it off to Conrad. Gets hit in the backfield. The first man to touch him was Seth Baker. It's going to be close, and it looks like the Crusaders hold strong. Turnover on downs. St. Mary's takes over.
Will take over, 1st and 10.
Our first look at Eli Haynes and the St. Mary's offense. The quick snap handed off to Bo Aldrich. Aldrich, a big boy, running up the middle, takes a couple of Billies with him as he falls down to the 31-yard line. Another quick snap, another quick handoff to Aldrich. Aldrich gets tripped up and falls forward for a gain of a yard. There on the tackle was Dominic Duquette for Pleasant Hill.
Aldrich on the carry again, brought down by Cole Taylor. Also in on the play, Charles Conrad.
Haynes in the shotgun, takes the snap. This time will keep it himself. Makes a man miss and gets tackled from behind. He'll pick up the first down. Tackled by Blake Richardson. Haynes using his legs to bring up a fresh set of downs for the Crusaders. First pass attempt for Haynes, and he is going to go down. Billy's got pressure into the backfield. Credit the sack to Garrett Foglio.
In charge for Pleasant Hill, John Gronis.
John Gronis also in on the play. Loss of 5 sets up 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line. Again, Haynes with the keeper, and again, he will get tackled in the backfield. Blake Richardson with the sack. Back-to-back sacks for the Billies. Sets up 3rd and very long, 3rd and 18 for St. Mary's. And the whistle blows. Timeout called by Pleasant Hill. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching St. Mary's football on TableRockSports.net.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. 3rd and 17 for the Crusaders. They hand it off to the man in motion, Kevin Kugel, and he will get tackled in the backfield. 3 consecutive plays. Pleasant Hill dropping the Crusaders ball carrier behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 4th down. Haynes comes out in protection. Tyson DePlanch will punt it away. Got a good boot on it. And a fair catch called for and converted by Mason Heileman inside the 45 at about the 42-yard line. A big thank you to our title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Chrysler Jeep Dodge on Highway 62, and Siskiyou Cellular with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. These broadcasts would not be made available to you for free on any device at any time without our amazing local sponsors. So the Billies take back over following the St. Mary's punt. And the handoff goes to Charles Conrad. He gets dropped in the backfield. So both teams now getting good pressure. Ty Cronenberger with the tackle for the Crusaders. Second down and 13 from the 37-yard line for Pleasant Hill. Dutton, the snap, and a pass out in the flat complete to Richardson. He will get tackled near the line of scrimmage. Kyan Hiddy with the stop for the Crusaders, and that will set up 3rd and long for the Billies. Third and 13. Dutton looking to air it out. Pump fakes. Dangerous throw. Incomplete. Intended for Andy Sharber. Indiana Olsen all over that play for St. Mary's. And the Crusaders force a Pleasant Hill 3 and out. And a drop snap, and look out. Trying to run with it and nowhere to go, Zach Cerati. Uh-oh. Cerati unable to handle the snap for the punt. The Crusaders come up with a huge special teams play and set up excellent field position for the offense inside the red zone, right on the 20-yard line. Haynes looks to the sideline, gets the call from head coach Jamie Young. Bo Aldrich in the backfield with Haynes. They hand it off to Aldrich. Aldrich lowers his shoulder and will meet a wall of Billies after a gain of maybe 2.
Go Aldrich on the carry.
Second down and 7 from the 17. In motion is Indiana Olsen. Pass complete in the flat to TJ Flowers. Flowers gets a block, makes a man miss, into the end zone. Touchdown, Crusaders!
TJ Flowers into the box.
TJ Flowers on the delayed wide receiver screen made his defender miss. And nothing but green grass in front of him for the first score of the game. The extra point is good. And the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 7, Pleasant Hill nothing. 2:43 remaining in the first quarter. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
Family gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. You're watching Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. A TJ Flowers touchdown reception has put the Crusaders on the board with just about 2:43 remaining in the first quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Eli Haynes kicks it away, and the Billies on special teams run into each other. Ball is loose, picked up by St. Mary's. Back-to-back special teams turnovers puts the offense again on the 20-yard line. Gavin Kugel, the fumble recovery, and the Crusaders are back in business. Haynes in the backfield, joined by Aldrich. Aldrich runs over a man or two, still on his feet, fighting in. Touchdown, Crusaders! St. Mary's scoring a pair of touchdowns with just about 7 seconds having run off the clock. Blink and you miss it. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Crusaders 13, Pleasant Hill nothing.
Don't forget, Table Rock Sports has the replay in about 10 seconds.
Point after is wide. So the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard remains St. Mary's 13, Pleasant Hill 0. We'll keep things right here and give a big shout out to our amazing local sponsors like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without the support of our local sponsors. Please make sure you let them know that you appreciate their support. The kick from Haynes is underway. Fielded inside the 10-yard line by Blake Richardson. And Richardson gets dropped inside the 20. Silver lining for Pleasant Hill. They didn't turn the ball over. And the Billies offense will take the field. A touchdown reception for TJ Flowers and a run by Bo Aldrich in the span of about 7 game seconds, really about 30 seconds of real time, have put the Crusaders up by a pair of touchdowns. Under 2.5 remaining in the first quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Dual back set for Pleasant Hill. Dutton takes the snap, hands it off to Conrad. Conrad gets a hole, runs through it, and gets tackled after a gain of about 7.
Charles Conrad on the carry.
Today's game is also brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at their many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Dutton takes the high snap, hands the ball off once again to Conrad. Conrad avoided some pressure in the backfield, falls forward near the first down marker. And the officials will say yes, the first down awarded to the Billies.
First down, Pleasant Hill. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Dutton in the shotgun, Conrad with him in the backfield. Dutton going to air it out. Far sideline. Incomplete, intended for Gabe Trafton.
Pass is incomplete.
Not a bad idea to take a shot on first down. We've seen Pleasant Hill try that a couple of times already in this game. Have yet to convert. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Dutton the snap, they hand it off, and Conrad gets hit immediately, fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. The officials will whistle the play dead.
No gain on the play.
Ty Cronenberger there on the spot for St. Mary's, and that sets up 3rd and 10 for Pleasant Hill. Dutton rolling out to his right, airs it out, pass complete for a first down, Mason Heilemon.
Pass is complete from Matt Dutton. Coming down with it is Mason Heilemon. 1st and 10, Pleasant Hill.
New set of downs for the Billies from their own 42. Final 15 seconds of the first quarter, and the Crusaders jump off sides.
Yellow laundry on the field.
Our OSAA officials will confer before making the official ruling. I guess the discussion now is, was it a false start or was it offsides? Let's see. It is going to be offsides against St. Mary's, so a free 5 yards puts the Billies on their own 47-yard line with a 1st and 5 for what will likely be the final play of the first quarter. They hand it off to Conrad. Conrad sheds one tackle, sheds another before finally getting wrestled down near the first down marker. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 13, Pleasant Hill nothing. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Crusaders football coming your way next. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. You're watching Crusader football on TableRockSports.net. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we begin the second quarter of action. St. Mary's 13, Pleasant Hill nothing. The Billies will start on the St. Mary's 48-yard line on a 1st and 10. They hand the ball off to Braden Hazel.
On the carry, number 42, Braden Hazel.
And officials blowing their whistles a lot, making sure they work. They do. And a penalty face mask called against the offense. Don't see that too often. A face mask penalty called against the offensive team, but it's going to go against well, okay. No, so the face mask was against St. Mary's. The officials pointed towards the Billies side of the ball, but it will be a 1st down run for Pleasant Hill, getting back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play coming up. Dutton airing it out. Man downfield, incomplete. Looked like it hit Gabe Trafton right in the numbers, but draped all over him.
Corner is incomplete. Covered there by Tyson DePlanch.
Was Tyson DePlanch. And
3rd down and 11.
also Bradley Patton there on coverage for St. Mary's. Third and 11 from the 34-yard line. Passing the flat, incomplete. Falling on it is Conrad just to ensure possession. That will bring up 4th and long.
Charles Conrad.
The offense is going to stay out. Dutton with the drop. Moving to his left and has to throw it away to avoid getting hit by Rex Smith. So for the 2nd time in the first half, St. Mary's able to hold serve on 4th down and will take over from their own 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. They hand it off to big Bo Aldrich, who falls forward for a gain of 5. Second down from the 41-yard line. Airing it out, man downfield. It's Flowers, complete at the 35-yard line.
TJ Flowers on the catch on the outside.
So TJ Flowers with a pair of receptions in this game.
First and 10 Crusaders at the 35-yard line.
One, a 15-yard touchdown pass, and this one good for over 20 yards. It puts the Crusaders on the Billies' side of the field. First and 10 from the 35. They hand it off to Bo. Bo with a gap and gets near the first down marker. Pickup of about 8.
Close to a first down.
And Bo is down, clearly frustrated, in some pain. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. On the other side of the break, star running back for the Crusaders, Bo Aldrich, was down in a heap of pain. Was able to walk off gingerly but under his own power. And so the Crusaders will move on without him. 2nd and 2 from the 27-yard line. They hand it off to the man in motion. That's Gavin Kugel looking to turn the corner, makes a cut, and falls forward down very close to that first down marker. And now Kugel is slow to get up. And two of the most important offensive players for St. Mary's getting injured on back-to-back plays. We'll be right back after this.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. Back-to-back plays where the Crusaders have had an offensive player go down with an injury. Spinning forward for the first down is their quarterback, Eli Haynes, and the flag comes out at the end of the play. If you're just joining us, 2 plays ago, Bo Aldrich appeared to injure his right knee, and then just before this most recent break, Gavin Kugel was the man in motion And the ball carrier for St. Mary's on the play before, the one we just saw, also down with an injury, was able to walk off under his own power, but albeit slowly. And the penalty going to go against Pleasant Hill into the red zone. Go the Crusaders.
Penalty marked off against Pleasant Hill. Puts it inside the 10 at the 9-yard line, right about the 10, 9-yard line.
So first and goal from the 10 for St. Mary's, trying to go ahead by 3 touchdowns. Pass incomplete, intended for Flowers. Just a little high and a little behind him. And that'll bring up second down from the 9-yard line. So good to have fans back in the stands. Sorry you can't be here with us, but you're getting the next best thing, and that's watching this game live for free on any device on Table Rock Sports. Dutton throws over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Crusaders. Himir Patel with the score.
Touchdown, Crusaders. Himir Patel on the ground.
A pair of touchdown throws for Eli Haynes.
That's a one-person lead.
And the Crusaders looking to get 20 on the board in the first half. Still over 8 minutes to play on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is up and good.
The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's with their third touchdown of the first half. This time Eli Haynes connecting with his wide receiver Himir Patel for the score. The Crusaders kick it away. It's fielded at the 20-yard line by Trevor Quick. And Quick will get tackled near the sideline at about the 30-yard line.
Pleasant Hill will have first down from there.
And the Billies will take over. We hope you are enjoying our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by Paradox Media. A big TR Sports thank you to all our friends on the pond. Pass complete to the running back, Blake Richardson, who then gets lit up.
Met there politely by Tyson DeBlanche.
Tyson DePlanche delivering the big blow. Pleasant Hill did pick up the first down, so they'll have it first and 10 from the 40. Ball handed off to Brandon Hazel, and he will fall forward for a gain of maybe a yard. Sets up 2nd and 9. Been a quick-paced first half, approaching the 7-minute mark in the second quarter. Single back set for the Billies, and they pass it out in the flat, complete to Conrad. Conrad makes one-man miss and then gets wrapped up near the 50-yard line by Indiana Olsen. Fresh set of downs for the Billies. We're moving the ball a lot easier now on this drive. Dutton scrambles out of the pocket, has some free room, and he's going to pick up yardage, lowers his shoulder, and runs right over Gavin Kugel. Kugel able to prevent Dutton, the Billies QB, from picking up a first down, but a nice run for Pleasant Hill. Sets up 2nd and 3 from the St. Mary's 42-yard line. Another quick pass to Conrad in the backfield, and this time Conrad unable to make the catch. Stops the clock at 5 minutes, 36 seconds on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Touchdown receptions by T.J. Flowers and Himir Patel, and a touchdown run for Bo Aldrich. The 3 scores on the board for St. Mary's. Third and 3. They hand it off to Conrad. Conrad, a cut, has the first down and more. There's a penalty flag back near the original line of scrimmage. Down at the 22-yard line goes Conrad. And a penalty going to go against Pleasant Hill. So erase that run and push the Billies back a couple of yards. Going to set up a long third down. All the way back past the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 50.
Ball at midfield on the 50-yard line, 3rd and 11.
The Billies break the huddle. Man in motion, Gavin Holrich. Dutton, the snap. Looking to air it out. Heaves it downfield. Bounced up and incomplete. There on the coverage was T.J. Flowers for St. Mary's. Dutton's been looking for Gabe Trafton a number of times in this first half, and the Crusaders cornerbacks doing a really good job of staying with Pleasant Hill's wide receivers. So 4th and 11 from the 50. And once again, Pleasant Hill going to keep the offense out there and go for it on 4th down. Four wide receivers, 2 to each side for the quarterback, Dutton. Dutton looking, rolling to his right, airs it out, man open, incomplete. Intended for Mason Heileman. That'll be a turnover on downs for Pleasant Hill, and the Crusaders will take over on the 50-yard line. Fans, don't forget, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way at, well, the halftime. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide on all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. So the Crusaders offense back on the field trying to add to this 20-point lead, and a good sign if you're a Crusaders fan as they're airing it out. Man open, incomplete. Pass intended for Tyson DePlanche. Good sign if you are a Crusaders fan. Bo Aldrich, who earlier in this second quarter was down on the ground, smacking his fist, pounding the turf in pain, walked off gingerly under his own power. He is back on the field. Made a nice block on that last play to allow his quarterback Eli Haynes time to get that throw off. 2nd and 10 from the 50. They hand it off to Bo, who falls forward for a gain of about 4.
Aldrich on the carry, pick up of 3 yards. 3rd and 7. Ball now at the 47.
Call it 3rd and 7 from the 47-yard line. Haynes the snap, rolling out to his right, trying to escape pressure, has a man open, incomplete. Got hit as he threw. There on the pressure for Pleasant Hill was Garrett Foglio. And that will bring up 4th down. So after St. Mary's forces turnover on downs, they go 3 and out and will punt the ball back to Pleasant Hill. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Punted away by DePlanche, and it bounces at the 20-yard line. It'll rest at the 22.
1st and 10, 3:46 to go in the half.
The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. It's a great way to stay in the game and earn extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. Empty backfield set for Pleasant Hill, and they will call a timeout. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net right after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine.
Welcome back. You're watching Crusader football on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's with a 20-0 advantage over the visiting Pleasant Hill Billies. 1st and 10 for Pleasant Hill. And the wide receiver screen pass complete to Brayson Holiday. Flag goes down as Holiday wrapped up near the original line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of a couple. Tackled by Tyson DePlanche. Our officials will have a discussion. Holding against Pleasant Hill. That'll push them back an extra 5 yards and set up 1st and 15 from their own 17. You see Tyson DePlanch getting the home crowd riled up for this 1st down and long. Correction, the ball spotted all the way at the 10-yard line. So 1st down and 22 for the Billies. And a flag comes out. This might be offsides. St. Mary's was a bit eager to get on the line, but it's going to go against the Billies. False start against Pleasant Hill. Going the wrong direction, and that will put the ball down on their own 5-yard line.
1st down and the Amtrak ticket.
Four wide receivers for the Billies, and they hand the ball off. Brazen Hazel tackled after a pickup of about 5. Ball back on the 10-yard line. Sets up 2nd down and 27.
Gets out to the 10-yard line. He's up 2nd down, 22.
Over the far side, incomplete. Intended for Mason Heileman.
Incomplete. Covered by T.J. Flowers.
That'll bring up 3rd and long for Pleasant Hill. High snap. It's handled. Far sideline, out of reach. Once again intended for Gabe Trafton. That'll bring up 4th down, and the punting unit will come on for the Billies. Gavin Kugel, the return man for the Crusaders. End over end punt. It falls, and will die at the 39-yard line. So 2:09 remaining in the 1st half. St. Mary's, with favorable field position, have an opportunity to tack on some more points before we hit the locker rooms and the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Haynes rolling out to his left, man open, and incomplete. Really close. Pass was intended for Dominic Savage, and the officials ruling that the turf helped Savage bring the ball in. No, just an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now.
Second and 10 from the 39.
Pass tipped down by Blake Richardson.
Middle swatted down by number 33, Indiana Olsen.
Third down and 10 for St. Mary's. Man in motion is DePlanche. A little screen pass complete to Bo Aldrich, but he is tied up immediately. Tackled for a loss. Brings up 4th down and 12.
Now we'll bring up 4th and 10.
And a timeout on the field. We'll be back right after this.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 1:01 remaining in the first half between the St. Mary's Crusaders and the Pleasant Hill Billies. St. Mary's with a 20-0 advantage on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And the Crusaders with a 4th down and long punted away. It will fall at the 21-yard line.
Punt down there by number 21, 1st and 10.
A long way to go for the Billies, and not a lot of time. We'll see if they try to get downfield or are content to take a knee and head to the half. Again, stick around for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap the scoring, take a look at the key plays, and get you ready for the second half of action. All that and more on the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime reports. They're spread out, and they're going to run, or they're going to throw the ball, excuse me. A little short pass is complete to Charles Conrad, looking for a hole, and he gets tackled after a gain of about 6. Hurry up offense for the Billies, you would think. They don't seem to be in too much of a hurry. Under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
6 on the play, 2nd and 4, 25 seconds left in the half.
And offsides, going to go against the Billies.
Fans, don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have Justin Timberlake and The Weeknd out on the field.
Clock continues to run. And it's intercepted. Bradley Pattern will get tackled down and bring us to the halftime. One more defensive stop for the Crusaders before we head to the half. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill nothing. Don't go anywhere. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way next. But first, a very special message from St. Mary's School. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
We'll see you at
it takes meticulous planning. Continuous monitoring. And forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Welcome back to Gary H. Wheeler Field. You're watching Crusader Football on TableRockSports.net. It's time now for the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest recreation guide on all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Visit PlayMedford.com to learn more. Well, you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's with a 20-0 advantage over the visiting Pleasant Hill Billies. The three scores in the game: a touchdown run by Bo Aldrich and a pair of touchdown receptions tossed by the quarterback Eli Haynes, one to TJ Flowers and one to Himir Patel. The defense and the special teams, the real story for St. Mary's. Back in the first quarter, able to get pressure in the pocket on a 4th down and force a turnover on downs on the 20-yard line, and that's what set up the Bo Aldrich touchdown for the first score of the game. And then later in the first quarter, in fact, the very next drive on the ensuing kickoff, the St. Mary's special teams comes up with a fumble and recovers it back on the 20-yard line. The very next play, quarterback Eli Haynes connecting with TJ Flowers for the touchdown reception. And blinking of an eye, about 7 seconds of game time ran off. And just like that, 13 points were on the board for the Crusaders. And then in the second quarter, Haynes going to the air once more and finding Himir Patel in the end zone to put the Crusaders up by 3 touchdowns. A big thank you to our Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers heading over to our YouTube channel. We have over 250,000 views and counting, and we're closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you all, and if you haven't already, head on over to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit that red subscribe button. It helps us stay in the game. This has been the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. We're going to step away for one more word from the School of St. Mary's Academy, and when we come back, the second half of action kicks off between Pleasant Hill and St. Mary's. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
Hi, welcome to St. Mary's School.
I'm Alea, a junior.
And I'm Corin, a senior.
And we wanted to give you a quick tour of our amazing school. Come on.
St. Mary's is on the cutting edge of education, developing dynamic thinkers and lifelong learners.
Our teachers are passionate, our facilities are high-tech, and the open environment encourages critical thinking.
Our robotics lab is better than that of most colleges.
In fact, we've competed on the global scale. We've been to the World Championships not once, but 4 times.
These robots are going to take over the world.
No, but St. Mary's will.
Albert Einstein once said, the only thing you absolutely need to know is the location of the library.
And ours covers 5,000 square feet, housing over 12,000 titles. We even have 767 books from our Confucius Classroom Hanban organization.
It's where our dynamic thinkers come to read, study, or just chill for a little while.
This is our middle school, where it all starts.
Let's go check it out. The 5th grade. I haven't been here since, well, the 5th grade.
Since St. Mary's has 5th through 12th grades, we recognize that it's important for the lower grades to have their own unique experience.
I miss the 5th grade.
Yeah, simpler times. What is the most important thing to any student, anytime, anywhere? Food.
And boy, do we have it. With a full restaurant-style kitchen, we aren't just serving PB&Js.
We have a bunch of healthy options, including vegetarian and gluten-free stuff.
We even have fries.
That's a breadstick. And what do we do on Friday nights?
We study.
No.
We go to the library.
Really?
We appreciate the patience of our wonderful teachers.
We'll be doing what millions of other students across the country will be doing. Football! We fly that blue and white every Friday night. Let's go Crusaders, let's go! Let's go Crusaders, let's go!
At St. Mary's, we're not just a bunch of brainiacs. We're the 7-time winners of the OSAA Oregonian Cup.
We compete in 19 different sports, including football, soccer, tennis, cross country, track and field, archery, and so much more.
I mean, we have an 8-lane all-weather track and 5 acres of athletic fields.
So yeah, we take our sports pretty seriously. This is our chapel, based on the architecture of the Galla Placidia in Ravenna, Italy.
And the 4 arms of this chapel are thematic and represent the 4 stages in growth and faith. I know stuff.
We like to think globally here at St. Mary's.
Not only do we travel to other countries,
we invite international students from all over the world to come stay and learn with us.
Our beautiful dorm is right here on campus and features spacious 2-person rooms, a full kitchen, a huge common area for watching TV, playing ping pong, or just hanging out with other international students. One of the best things about St. Mary's is that we only have about 500 students.
Which means that the student-to-teacher ratio is about 10-to-1.
It also means we have 500 awesome friends.
We approach scheduling a little differently here at St. Mary's.
That's because we use the MOD system. It gives us over 300 courses to choose from.
And it gives us the flexibility to make up our own unique schedule. And the term only lasts 26 days, giving us a school year full of classes we want to take. So what does this all mean for you?
Well, we found just the guy to answer that. Our principal, Mr. Meyer.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Well, what this means for you guys is you have a school that really cares about where you're going and your future. We have 100% college acceptance rate. We've got extensive AP classes. And you guys have a faculty who really cares for you and really wants to see you do well with your lives.
So it's like a GPS, but for our futures.
Yes, it is, but kind of without the robot voice there, Corin.
St. Mary's School is more than just a campus, cafeteria, or classrooms.
St. Mary's is a home where you'll begin to find your true place in the world.
This is where your journey begins. And from here?
Well, that's up to you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports. the St. Mary's Crusaders with a 20-0 advantage over the Pleasant Hill Billies on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we get you ready for the second half of action from Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for the fall activities guide. And we had more information for you. Just stick around, we'll give it to you. We call that a tease in the broadcasting industry. This broadcast is also brought to you by the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. Well, the St. Mary's Crusaders clearly focused for this football game tonight. That 20-0 advantage. A touchdown run from Bo Aldrich broke the scoreless tie, and then 2 touchdown throws tossed by Eli Haynes, one to TJ Flowers, the other to Hamir Patel, accounting for all of the points scored in the first half. We're going to step away for one more quick commercial break. When we come back, the second half.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
The third half, the third quarter, set to get underway between St. Mary's and Pleasant Hill. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Crusaders 20 and the Billies nothing. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The Billies will kick off to get the third quarter underway. And a little short kick, touched by one of the frontline players of St. Mary's. And it looks like the Crusaders recovered. Boy, that was a dangerous way for St. Mary's to open up the third quarter. But they are able to retain possession and have good field position to start their first drive of the second half. 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. And they hand the ball off with a seam. Tyler Delplanche. Delplanche down to the Billies' 41. Picks up a first down. Another handoff to Delplanche, another cut, and another good chunk of yardage picked up by Tyson Delplanche. Will bring up second down and about 5. This time the handoff goes to Aldrich, cuts to the outside and gets tackled immediately for no gain.
Pleasant Hill defense makes the stop, no gain on the play.
Sets up 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders. Trying to tack on to this 20-point lead that they built in the first half. They hand it off to Aldrich, and he is met by a wall of Billies. Fights back to the line of scrimmage and gets nothing more.
That'll bring up 4th down and about 6.
And St. Mary's going to stay on the field. The offense will stay out there. Quick pass complete near sideline to Hamir Patel. First down, St. Mary's.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Pleasant Hill.
And a roughing the passer penalty called against Pleasant Hill. So tack on some extra yards to that throw by Eli Haynes to Hamir Patel. Moving into the red zone, the ball will be spotted inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line for the Crusaders. Aldrich in the backfield with Haynes. They hand it off to Aldrich. Aldrich running hard and will get wrapped up. Stood up at about the 10. Second and 6 from the 10. And the handoff goes nowhere. The ball carrier, Indiana Olson, sets up 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
And the whistle blows, a penalty flag comes out. Penalty going against St. Mary's pushes them back to about the 17-yard line. 3rd and 14 now. Immediate pressure to the quarterback on the sack. Charles Conrad drops Eli Haynes back outside the 30. They'll spot it right at the 30. And we'll see what Jamie Young and the Crusaders decide to do here on 4th and 28. Special teams are on. Punt formation. Deep in the backfield is Tyson DePlanche. DePlanche will punt it away, and it will take a friendly St. Mary's roll inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. So that's where Pleasant Hill will have it when we come back. 20-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crusaders on top. We'll be back after this.
Family gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
Pleasant Hill about to get their first drive of the second half underway. They hand it off and immediately met the ball carrier, tackled by Indiana Olson at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
For the Crusaders, 7:40 to go in the third quarter.
The spot gives the Billies 1 yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Quick pass, incomplete. Couple of receivers in the general area of that throw. Sets up 3rd down and 9. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Third and 9 from the 6 for Pleasant Hill. Running out to his right was Matt Dutton. And Dutton just throws it away. That'll bring up 4th down. So the St. Mary's defense following the punt, forcing a 3 and out. And the Crusaders will have some excellent field position following the punt. TJ Flowers is back to return. A high snap handled by the punter. Ball does not go very far, and it does take a Billy's roll and will land at about the 44-yard line. So St. Mary's will start this offensive drive, their second one of the third quarter in Billy's territory. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The ball handed off to Tyson DePlanche. Picks up a few yards on the carry. Set up 2nd down. Oh, and actually, no, the spot puts DePlanche right back at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10. Pass complete in the flat to TJ Flowers. He's got some running room. Flowers breaks a tackle inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. 3rd reception of the game for Flowers. Up over 70 yards on the evening, and a pair of Billies are down on the turf with injuries. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. The Crusaders will have it in the red zone when we come back on Table Rock Sports.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
The workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. Coming out of the injury timeout, it was a pair of Pleasant Hill Billies that had to both be helped up off the field. And back on the pitch, fumble recovery by Pleasant Hill. Running with it, Cameron Griffiths down the sideline, inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. And the Billies have life. A strip sack fumble recovery, nearly an 80-yard reversal. And Pleasant Hill will have the ball inside the red zone. Just when it looked like St. Mary's might be putting this one to bed, Pleasant Hill with a huge defensive turnover. And the pass incomplete. Intended for Gabe Trafton. Second down and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Billies.
First and 10 for Pleasant Hill from the 15-yard line. 4:41 to go in the third quarter.
And the running back, Braden Hazel, nowhere to go, loses yardage. Sets up third down and long. Matt Dutton airs it out. Far sideline pass complete.
Inside for the first down, inside the 5.
Inside the 5-yard line on the reception. Gabe Trafton. Trafton and Dutton have been looking for each other all game long, and they finally connect. Sets up a first down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Pleasant Hill Billies. Lunging forward into the end zone, no signal yet. And they will say that Braden Hazel is short. Second down and goal from the 1.
Second and 1 for the Blues.
Dutton hands it off. And in the backfield, tackled for a loss is James Conrad. The Crusaders' front line getting the necessary pressure to set up third down and goal from the 4.
Backs it up to the 4-yard line. Third down and 4.
Dutton rolling to his left, gets hit, still on his feet, and finally gets tackled down inside the 10 to about the 6. Officially recording the sack, Dominic Savage. And that will bring up fourth and goal from the 6.
Fourth and goal from the 7.
80 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 3-step drop for Dutton. Feeling the pressure, rolls out, going to take it himself, and is forced out of bounds, shy of the goal line. Turnover on downs. The St. Mary's Crusaders defense holds serve once again. And the offense will come back out onto the pitch. Big shout out to our amazing local sponsors who keep these games coming to you live for free on any device, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. 1st and 10 for St. Mary's on their own 4-yard line. They're going to pass it here. Over the middle, incomplete. Just out of reach of Tyson DePlanche, the intended receiver. Sets up 2nd and 10 from the 4.
Stops the clock with 57 seconds to go in the third quarter.
This time they hand the ball off to Bo Aldrich, who stumbles forward, getting out of the end zone, but not much further than that. Loss of yards on the play sets up 3rd and 11 from the 3. And a false start going to be called on St. Mary's, pushing them back to the 1.
Half the distance to the goal, shortest penalty of the game.
So 3rd down and 13 from the 1. And another penalty. So push the ball back another couple of inches. From inside their own 1-yard line. 3rd down and about 19. Dutton rolling out to his right. Hit as he throws. Pass complete over the middle to Flowers. Flowers going to fall forward for the 1st down.
First down, Crusaders.
Strong move by Flowers, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill 0. The 4th quarter of action coming your way next on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Wrap out, right? Yeah. Well, welcome back. You're watching Crusader football on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. As we head to the fourth quarter, St. Mary's with a 20-0 advantage over the visiting Pleasant Hill Billies. A first down pickup by TJ Flowers for St. Mary's. Now they hand the ball off to Bo Aldrich, who breaks through the first line and stumbles past the 20 down to the 21 for a gain of 6.
Bo Aldrich on the carry, brought down on the outside there. Number 7, Gavin Holick.
Quick pass, Haynes completes it to Flowers, who picks up another first down for St. Mary's. Boy, every pass that Flowers has caught has picked up a first down or gone for a score. Fresh set of downs for the Crusaders. 1st and 10 from their own 28. Pass over the middle, complete. Patel takes the hit, stays on his feet, and falls down near the first down marker. A first down for St. Mary's. Emir Patel, physical runner, moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 40. Another pass. Flowers complete. First down. And nothing much after that. The tackle made by Cole Taylor.
First down into Billy territory.
The Crusaders working quickly and moving easily down the field. 1st and 10 from the Billies' 48. Handed off to Aldrich, who will run forward for a gain of 2. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as new sponsors. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. 2nd and 8 from the 46-yard line for St. Mary's. And a bit too eager was Pleasant Hill's defensive line. That'll push the ball forward 5 yards and set up a 2nd and 3. Dudden feeling the pressure, airs it out downfield and under through his intended target, Tyson DePlanche.
That'll bring up 3rd down, 3 yards to go from the 41-yard line.
Haynes will take it himself and not get back to the line of scrimmage. So a 4th down coming up now for St. Mary's. 4th and 4. Quick throw, incomplete. And St. Mary's will turn it over on downs. So the Billies will take over on their own 46, 47-yard line. Just over 8 minutes remaining in this one. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill 0. Three wide receivers near sideline for Dutton. Dutton will air it out far sideline. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is thrown. And pass interference called against St. Mary's. Ball will be spotted all the way on the Crusaders' 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Billies. Dutton rolling out to his right. Pass complete, far sideline to Gabe Trafton. Second down and 6 from the 39. Pass through the hands of the defensive back, Indiana Olsen. Nearly an interception, and could have been a lot more. But instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. Sutton's pass in the turf brings up 4th down.
And 6 from the 39-yard line. 7:37 to go in the game.
The Billies going forward on 4th down. Quick pass is complete, but really close to that 1st down marker. Not sure if the receiver, Mason Heilman, got there. We'll see where they spot it. It will be, I believe, just shy. There They're going to look at the official spot. And yes, the Crusaders once again able to hold serve on 4th down. St. Mary's will take over on offense on their own 34. One receiver out wide for St. Mary's. That's TJ Flowers. They hand it off to Bo, who falls forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 6 from the 38. Correction, from the 40. Yeah, from the 38. Airing it out downfield for Flowers, overthrew him.
Pass is incomplete.
That will bring up 3rd down and long. Haynes rolling out to his left. Pass is complete for a 1st down. On the reception, Tyson DePlanche. They hand it off to Bo, who will get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag comes out on the snap. Going to be early movement called against the Crusaders. Haynes over the middle, intercepted. Mason Heileman for the Billies. High stepping and gets tackled down at the 35-yard line.
Interception and return gets it back into Crusader territory, approaching the 5-minute marker.
The Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help keep your family's vision clearly focused. First and 10 for the Billies on the 35-yard line. Sutton rolling out to his right. Ball tipped and intercepted. TJ Flowers for St. Mary's. And the offense comes back onto the field.
TJ Flowers.
Under 5 minutes remaining in this one. St. Mary's with a 20-point advantage on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Over the middle, incomplete. Intended for DePlanche.
Pass over the middle is incomplete. Stops the clock with 4:55 to play in the game.
Second and 10 now. Over the middle, behind DePlanche again. Third down and 10 from the 18-yard line. And movement on the line of scrimmage. We'll see who moved first. False start against St. Mary's. That'll push them back 5. Third and 15 from the 13. Haynes near sideline. Flowers incomplete. And that will bring out the punt unit for the Crusaders.
With the roll down at the 40-yard line, Phillies will take over first and 10. fastest run by Jonathan Howard. Brought down just before the goal line. On the tackle, causing the flag. Defensive stop, second goal. Third down. With another stop. Ball's down. Under 3 minutes to play.
So a big spot here. The Billies trying to get on the board following the long run. St. Mary's trying to keep a shutout alive. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remain on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Here we go. Fourth down on the 2. They hand it off and into the end zone goes Charles Conrad. Touchdown, Billies. Pleasant Hill gets on the board and will try to tack on at least one more. Conrad, who ran it in for the score, will try to tack on one more. Kick is up, and it is good. Just over 2.5 remaining in this one. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill 7. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at their many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Want to give one more big shout out to our amazing title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep on Highway 62, and Siskiyou Cellular with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. So the Billies will kick it away. 2:33 remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
TJ Flowers brought down by AJ Borowski.
The handoff goes to Tyson DePlanche, who picks up about 3. And a timeout on the field. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Both teams back on the field for the final 2:14. St. Mary's takes the snap, hands it off to Bo, and he is tackled immediately in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. And a timeout has been called. We'll keep things right here. Give a big shout out to our amazing local sponsors, including Paradux Media, who have created and managed our amazing website, TableRockSports.net, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. A big TR Sports thank you to all of our friends at Paradux Media on the pond. Third and 11, and the quick pass intercepted by Mason Heileman. Heileman tackled down inside the 35. A flag comes out. And so after no interceptions in the first half, no interceptions through the first 3 quarters, we've had 3 in the last few minutes of play. The officials will confer, and a penalty going to go against St. Mary's. So tack on additional yardage to the tackle, and blink of an eye, Pleasant Hill is going to be just outside the red zone. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Billies, and a false start. Certainly not what Pleasant Hill needed right there. That'll push them back 5 yards and set up first and 15. They air it out, and pass is complete downfield to Andy Sharber inside the 5. Matt Dutton finding Sharber, and the Billies are 3 yards away from their second score of the quarter. Sutton again, and the post route out of the reach of Mason Heileman. Incomplete. Second down and goal, from the 3. Wide receiver screen, and the Crusaders blow it up. Seth Baker with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And it pushes the Billies back outside to the 10-yard line, 3rd down. Clock continues to tick. Hutton to the end zone, incomplete there on the coverage. Tyson DePlanche, and that will bring up 4th down. Four receivers, 2 to each side for the quarterback, Dutton. And his pass, it's caught in the end zone, touchdown. Whoa! Gabe Trafton looked like he picked the ball out of midair, freeze frame, excuse me, I will grab that. Looked like he froze time, reached up with one hand, and brought the football down for the touchdown. Gabe Trafton, a man at a time. The point after attempt is good. And we have a 1-possession game. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's 20, Pleasant Hill 14. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to Mayor Gary H. Wheeler Field. A one-score game in the final minute on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. A touchdown catch by Gabe Trafton, seeming defying the laws of physics and space-time, have given the Billies hope. In this final minute, the kick goes out of bounds, so the Crusaders will have it near their 40-yard line. 58 seconds showing on the game clock. The Billies did use their timeouts on the last Crusaders offensive drive, so there's not a whole lot that the Billies can do as the Crusaders will take a knee and run this clock down. Fantastic game, fantastic effort displayed by both teams. The scores for St. Mary's: a touchdown run for Bo Aldrich, and touchdown passes to TJ Flowers and Hamir Patel, thrown by Eli Haynes. For Pleasant Hill, their lone score, Gabe Trafton, just moments ago. But that will do it. Charles Conrad, first into the end zone for Pleasant Hill, and then Gabe Trafton, you just saw, for their 2 touchdowns. Your final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: St. Mary's wins this one by a final score of 20-14. Player of the game going to have to be TJ Flowers, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown for the Crusaders as they improve to 2-1. Pleasant Hill falls to 0-2. We thank you for watching this evening's broadcast. And thank you to U.S. Cellular Field for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and tonight's broadcast. Special thanks to our head coaches, Joel Smith for Pleasant Hill and Jamie Young for St. Mary's. Check out the Lithia Superstore Game Center for all of the action happening tonight on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Pleasant Hill 14, St. Mary's 20. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Jonathan Kerman, saying thanks for watching and good night from Gary H. Wheeler Field in Medford, Oregon. You've been watching TableRockSports.net. We'll catch you next time.